Hey there guys, how's it going? And welcome to another gold gun video. And today, by popular demand, I'm bringing to you the golden M16A4, otherwise known as the M16. Now this gun has a lot of good memories for me. In COD 4 this was my favourite assault rifle, and it was actually my favourite gun overall until a bit later in the game where I started to really enjoy using the AK-74U and the AK-47. The M16 was always my gun of choice for a long time. Now when it actually was back in Modern Warfare 2, I think they buffed the gun a little bit. Didn't make it quite as powerful, still decent-ish, but no one really used it in Modern Warfare 2, it wasn't that good. Same deal in Black Ops, obviously it wasn't in World at War. But the M16, what are its advantages? Obviously I've got a lot of game time with this now I've got it gold. Why would you use this over, say, the Type 95? Now personally, I'd say there's no real advantage, like while you're playing. There's no reason to use this over the Type 95. But however, technically, if you look at the stats of the game, there are a couple of things that make this gun quite strong. Number one, it has a quicker reload time than the Type 95. That might be quite important to you, it might not, but that's one of the advantages. And the other advantage is its drop-off range is a lot smaller. Now, I've said this before in other videos, I haven't really got time to go into what drop-off damage is in a Call of Duty game. If you know what it means, great. If you don't, then I'm sure you can look it up. It's not difficult. But very briefly, it just means that how quickly the gun's damage goes down. Every gun has a point where its damage stats will actually drop, so it's less powerful over long range. Now the M16 has a much longer range that is powerful over, basically meaning you'll get a one burst kill over a longer range than you will with the Type 95. So again, this kind of suits a playstyle where you're being quite defensive, really, looking over long sight lines with Marksman. I mean, Marksman it's made for guns like this, Marksman. Any assault rifle I'd say is brilliant with Marksman, but so if you're going to play with this for any reason, honestly I'd really use the Type 95. These guns are so close quarters, you're probably not going to often feel the effects of the quick reload time and the fact that it gets a one burst over distance. Now it does require 3 bullets to kill. Type 95 requires 2 bullets to kill at close range, this is. So you have to get every single bullet of the burst on target, and it sounds, I mean, that makes it sound like it's, you know, an easy thing to do, because obviously when you burst, all the bullets, they seem like they'll come out at once. However, they really don't. So there is a bit of travel time. If you're aiming sideways, they're running vertically across you, then you can miss one of those bullets and you won't always get the one burst kill, as you'll probably see in some of these clips here. Now I like to use a silencer on it. I like to use a silencer on all the assault rifles, to be honest with you, because these maps are quite close quarters. There's not that many long sight lines. The effects of the silencer aren't really going to hurt you. If you didn't know, the effect of a silencer, again, is damage drop off. So the damage of your weapon will drop off sooner than it would have without it. But for me, to be able to stay hidden on the map, that's it's well worth taking a chance on that. Here you can see I'm using the holographic sight. The sights are pretty good on this. I didn't find them 100% necessary, but that's probably because I'm actually quite used to the iron sights on all the guns. I'd say if you haven't used a gun like this before, you probably will enjoy using a red dot or holographic sight on it. Let's go through the proficiencies and the perks that I like to use. To be honest, proficiencies, I use attachments a lot of the time, because I've said in my other gold gun videos, you get more XP for using all of the attachments, which will help you get the gold quicker. So for a lot of the time I was using 2 attachments. However, I'd probably say either stability or what other one's pretty good? The kick's always pretty good, but I'd actually say stability is pretty decent. Now here you see me using this gun in hardcore. This is actually a very good gun for hardcore, because it's always a one burst kill in hardcore, like a lot of the guns were. And people said to me I should have used the Dragunov in hardcore and ranked up with it that way, and looking back I really should have. So if you do use this gun, it's also a very good gun for hardcore. You're not going to really feel any problems with it. Like, it's just as good as a Type 95 in a hardcore game, because everyone's health is 30, your gun's damage is 45, so it's going to be a 1 bullet kill, let alone a 1 burst kill. Let's go through the perks that I like to use with this gun. Scavenger, I don't know why I like Scavenger, but none of the other perks really appeal to me while using this gun. There was sometimes I was playing and I was thinking I'd be quite nice to have extreme conditioning and be able to get behind opponents, but really the gun style you should be using with this gun is kind of what I'm doing here, just sitting back looking down longish sight lines, and that's the only way you're going to have an advantage over the opposition. So Scavenger, it's a good perk anyway, it's quite fun to use. Quick Draw, just because I'm really used to it now. I'm so used to throwing out my flashes and stuns really quickly. And when you get into a tight situation sometimes, like here someone ends up running up behind me, but when you find yourself in close quarter situations, being able to throw those flashbangs through the door really quickly will sometimes help you get out of that situation. So I just really like Quick Draw in general. And of course Marksman, by far the most important perk out of all of these perks. If you're going to use an M16, like I said before, any assault rifle, but especially this one, because you do want to be looking down sights at long ranges. Marksman, it's just unbelievable. It's an amazing perk. I'm so glad they put it in. It's a good perk, but yet not overpowered. It's always great when they find something like that. Like when they introduce Scavenger, it's a good perk. There's nothing overpowered about it. Same with Marksman. You know, they do sometimes you make a mistake introducing Commando and that kind of thing. But I like Marksman. So here again I've got Hardcore Domination, and I might actually start playing a bit more hardcore. I found it quite fun, especially with a gun like this. It makes all the guns that you think are useless pretty useful. So the Dragunov, the M16, probably even some of those shotguns which are like one-shot kill, well not one-shot kill, that aren't one-shot kills sometimes, will be a lot more useful in hardcore. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It takes me quite a while and a lot of frustrating game time to get these guns gold. So I hope you appreciate the video and you'll give it a like and maybe a favourite if you enjoy these. If you want to watch more of my gold gun videos, all you have to do is click the playlist that will be coming up at the end of the video. And also you can see at the top of this video where it says MW3 online. If you do like my MW3 videos, you can just click that and it will take you to all of them, and you can subscribe to that to make sure you don't miss out on any of my Modern Warfare 3 content. Obviously feel free to comment on what gold gun you'd like to see me get in the next video, and I'll see you guys soon.